The Orlando Magic control the tap. Shot from the lane won't go. Trying to cash in. Wide open look won't go.
Woo, I'm telling you right now, he will not get a better look than that right there the rest of the... Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready to ball. He gets it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
In the front court, it's Augustine. They trail by 2. Lakers ball. James. Now a steal as the Magic have it. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Rejected by McGee.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Ball with it up top. 2-point advantage. Oh, whistle.
A simple touch foul.
Fournier. Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac.
Just remember an old saying here. You're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in. So it's time to get going.
James to Caldwell Pope. Count the basket at the rim. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Jay, the Lakers, not just a great franchise, but they are a brand in the NBA. With LeBron James, what do you make of Laker fans accepting him maybe now or down the road?
With Jeannie Buss, when she said they're not Laker fans or they're not happy about LeBron James, he is a Laker. And this is one of the most loyal fan bases we have, not just in this country, but in the entire world. The most Twitter followers of all the teams in the NBA.
Here's LeBron for 2. LeBron James, 2 for 2. That's what you want. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
From the painted area, won't go down.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Lonzo Ball with the rock. That pass stolen by Orlando.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
The jumper's off the mark. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Nothing going here on that drive. Off the penetration, almost, but no good.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Fournier to Aaron Gordon. Five to shoot for Orlando. He was hacked. They let it go. The follow won't go either.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Yes, Aaron Gordon, 2 of 4 now.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
LBJ. JaVale McGee, out of bounds the call. Last touch by JaVale McGee. New blood coming in for both sides.
Subbing in for the Lakers, number 12, Tyson Chandler.
Grant with the basketball. 10-6 our score. To Gordon. Pushing inside the paint on that one.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Rebound pulled in by the Magic. Grant with the basketball. 12-6 our score. To Fournier. Fires the three. Not that time. He missed it. LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Grant with the basketball. The score 12-8. It's blocked by Chandler.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Oh, lots of contact there. Still gets it to go.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
He wants it at the rim and scores.
Lonzo Ball is so different. There's something special about a player that can always deliver the ball on time and on target. Let me break that down for you. The on-time part means the ball isn't delivered 1 second too late or 1 second too early, but at the perfect time for you to go right into your shot or make a play. The on-target aspect means that the ball is either delivered right in the pocket for a shooter or for a big, it hits you right in the chest so you can go up for a slam. With his head constantly on a swivel, it's safe to say that Lonzo Ball is already an elite passer.
To Mo Bamba. Los Angeles has the basketball. LeBron James looking good. 4 for 5.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
To Aaron Gordon. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Short jumper stays out. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go. Great dish to set it up. Mo Bamba powers it through. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. The first quarter's complete with the Magic in front. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
Jay, last year the Lakers 35-47, but that was before the King headed out west. What impact, obviously, will LeBron James have on this Lakers team and their record?
There's no doubt that I think the Lakers will get over 35 wins. Will they get over 50, though, is the major question. I don't see that happening, considering last year only 2 teams in the West, Golden State and Houston, had over 50 wins.
West is loaded, so if you don't get over 50, if you're the Lakers, are you still in the playoffs?
I think the Lakers will probably be a 6th seed. Yes, they will be in the playoffs this year.
And he makes them both. Magic have it to Gordon. Lakers come up with it. James. Curling inside. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and, most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
To Aaron Gordon. The drive right to the basket. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Aaron Gordon, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 69% at the line. first one goes down.
There we go. Yes, sir.
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. To Beasley. Works it. Magic had it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And scores. Strong take.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Driving right to the basket. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
LeBron into the front court. Down 5. Cleans the offensive glass to Beasley. The shot blocked by Grant.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Grant with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. They work it down to Gordon.
He sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Doesn't have the touch. No good. To Gordon. And he finishes at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
LBJ has it to Beasley. Hart. Here comes the screen. Got a piece.
This team and the Magic now gets a chance to set their identity with Mo Bamba. He's 7'1" with a 7'10" wingspan. That's pretty much a 7'5'7" sitting in the middle of the lane, deterring and blocking shots. This kid has a chance to be an absolute star.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West, each won just 1 with the Lakers. Elgin Baylor didn't win any. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans because when you see the likes of Kobe or Michael Jordan, they won all their championships in the same city. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
DJ Augustine trying to cash in on the 3-point play. A career 86% from the line. The free throw is good. Finishing off the 3-point play. The lead grows to 12. And he'll head to the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Magic own the possession. Down low, it's Gordon. Nice pass to set things up.
Been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Augustine with it up top. Up a dozen. Has a chance. Ingram right there for the rebound. Hart. Knocked loose. Magic in control. Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
Off the mark. The follow won't go either. Augustine with the basketball. They lead it by 14. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You go back to the principle. Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Stepping in,
Caldwell Pope.
number 9, Nikola Vucevic.
Lonzo Ball. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Vucevic to Aaron Gordon. Vucevic. They work it down to Gordon. Trying to cash in. Gordon shoots, can't connect. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out. Gets it in the right corner. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
Nothing going here on that drive. That's blocked by Vucevic.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Fires the 3. Textbook defense. To Caldwell Pope. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
And hits the first free throw.
Stepping in for the Magic, number 24. Into the game for the Lakers, number 15.
Able to convert on both free throws. Orlando has it. Big finish at the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
The assist from number 2, Lonzo Ball.
In the front court, it's Augustine. Final minute, first half. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Isaac. And count the basket inside.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Lonzo Ball. He's now 4 for 6.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Augustine with it up top. Lead is 12. Vucevic. Almost, but no good. Lonzo Ball brings it up the floor. Footer at the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. All Magic so far.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Magic put together a nice half and were rewarded with a solid lead. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. The Lakers have dug themselves a bit of a hole after 2 quarters. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Bench points.
The Los Angeles Lakers had enough difficulty dealing with the opposing starters, let alone their bench players. They really need to adjust for the depth of this opposing team and figure out how to slow them down.
Player of the half.
Aaron Gordon has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after 1 half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
LeBron James. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%. Veteran move right there.
Still blows my mind that this young man is 16 years in the NBA, has not had one bad injury, but more importantly, it's about the respect of the game. That's what LeBron James brings to the table when you think about basketball. You respect the game, you get the benefits.
A lot of contact, shots no good, and no foul.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
That ball's out of bounds, last touch by a Magic.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Augustine with the basketball. His guys lead here, early stages to Fournier. Oh, Evan Fournier. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Down low for Kuzma. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Magic basketball. To Fournier. Here comes the screen. Over to the right side. To Fournier. Lakers have it. From the painted area, won't go down. Another shot stays out. Fournier to Vucevic. No good. Defense catching a break there. James into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. To Kyle Kuzma. JaVale McGee. To James. Has a chance. Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there. Oh, Evan Fournier. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
I mean, this is something everybody can relate to in their lives. It's happened to me while doing broadcasts as well. Sometimes you're physically there, but mentally you're nowhere to be found. We obviously saw one of those same things happen on the court.
Ball. And scores.
When you open up a toolbox, you see every tool in the kit, right? Now, whether you can use every tool in the kit, that's another question. That's who Jonathan Isaac is. He's potential wrapped up in a 6'10" frame. He just has to continue to...
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Jay, they're lucky they get the ball back. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 00, Aaron Gordon.
Kuzma. Shot from the lane won't go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
To Caldwell Pope. Flushes it home. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
A drive, but he can't get it to go. Across the timeline comes James. The deficit now up to a dozen. Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down. Beyond the arc for 3. That no good. Off the mark. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by JaVale McGee. Substitution being made in this one. In the front court, it's Augustine. Looking to make something happen. To Fournier. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Evan Fournier in rhythm makes it look easy with the 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
A drive-by ball, but he can't finish. Passed it off. Throws it down.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Rock-a-bye, baby. Oh, yeah, he rocked him to sleep on that one.
Augustine with it up top. The lead is 15. Nothing going here on that drive. To Gordon. Fournier. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Brandon Ingram at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw.
Entering the game for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 12, Tyson Chandler.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Grant with the basketball. His team on top by 13. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, it's blocked by Ingram.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
In the third quarter.
Hart to Caldwell Pope. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
And this kid has a chance to be a Laker great. Went from averaging 9 points his rookie year to 16 in his sophomore campaign. Brandon Ingram is a name that you need to recognize.
Offensive board. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
That one off the mark. It's no good. Grant with the basketball. His guy's up by 15. Oh, he's denied.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
It's good, and one.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Josh Hart at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. Free throws good, a three-point play, and the lead back down to 12. Mo Bamba powers it through.
The assist from number 20.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer, and a putback slam. Three-quarters down, so far, all Magic. It's Magic basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. And, Jay, I'm as shocked as you are. Neither of us expected this.
Ed, I'm sitting here shaking my head because I am baffled. I thought maybe they could have given them a game, but I don't think anyone saw them with a double-digit lead to start the fourth quarter.
Grant with the basketball. His team leads it by 10 to Aaron Gordon. Short jumper stays out to Beasley. Knocked loose. Magic have it.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
Isaac to Mo Bamba. Scores from the post.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. 8-second violation. It's going the other way. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Number 23, LeBron James. Subbing in for the Magic. Number 21, Timofey.
James to Caldwell Pope. Has a look. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
And finishes strong.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
And scores. Great body control, Jay, as he ran down the lane.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Grant with the basketball. Lead stands at 10. LeBron James with the rock. Got a piece to knock it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Gets to the basket and scores.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
It's a big finish.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Grant with the basketball. He'll run the offense. In the basket. basket good at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Lonzo with it. Down a dozen. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Ball to James. Oh, had him going there for a second. Nothing going here on that drive. Trying to cash in. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, but that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's a player he thinks he is, and we all know he is.
Whoa! Get that out of here. Message sent, Jay. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Brandon Ingram. Into the game for Orlando.
The shot rejected by Isaac.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Easy path to the rim.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Kyle Kuzma. Finish that. Grant with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Nice pass to set things up. Turns and slams it down. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that, Irene. Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Stepping in.
Kuzma.
Los Angeles. Number 23, LeBron James.
Goaltending.
2 points awarded.
Augustine with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. And that's rebounded by the Lakers. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
That's out. Last touch by DJ Augustine. Drive here, but the shot stays out. To Mo Bamba. Oh, nice find for the basket.
And when he gets going, he is automatic from that position on the floor.
And they'll take that any day of the week. James to Josh Hart. Now a steal as the Magic have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
Evan Fournier has got 2 shots coming. Numbers not good. 52% for his career. Goes 2 for 2.
Into the game for the Magic.
LBJ with it. Sizing up the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. Here's James. Knocks it down off the step back.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Vucevic. and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
And he missed the free throw. LeBron with it up top. Down a bundle. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Great look and vision. Fournier buries it on the catch and shoot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Navigating through traffic. Turn around, it's good.
I tell you, he's so special, Ed. He makes the game look easy.
A lot of hard work to make it look easy. Here's Orlando with the basketball. The Magic secure the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Magic put together a nice win here today. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Orlando Magic. The Lakers put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Assists.
The Orlando Magic were very impressive in the way they shared the ball, giving each other the opportunity to not just take good shots, but great shots. That's what I believe made the difference for them in this game, that being the great assist.
Player of the game.
Isaac gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
Take a look at the upcoming games for the Orlando Magic. That does it for us.